everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Pageant Community Radio, a show to promote diversity and to give people a voice. And today I am joined by my sister queen, Leah Prescod, who is Ms. Galaxy UK. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm really good. How are you? And where are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm actually at work, as you can see, so I'll show you around. I am in one of our ceremony suite rooms where we do weddings.
Oh my goodness, you do weddings. Oh my goodness, I love it. What do you do? Tell everyone what you do.
So I'm a senior registrar. I do marriages, civil partnerships, birth registrations, death registrations, and naturalization ceremonies as well.
Oh, that's amazing. So you're at work, so dedicated, work, and you've taken your crown to work. I love that.
Usual, normal day in the office.
Oh, so all your work love it. They're cool about it.
They were watching the live when we won. They were all logged on, like, yay, go Leah.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, when we won at the same time, which was incredible, holding our hands up like, yes.
I know.
It was such a big day. So like for anyone that doesn't know you very well, or, you know, from across the pond, tell us a little bit about yourself and your Galaxy journey.
So my name is Leah, and I am now the reigning Ms. Galaxy UK. You'll probably come across my page as Ms. Pearly Galaxy, which I was, for about 3 years. I first started Galaxy in 2010. So a whole decade ago, I've been trying to get this title. And I recompeted 4 times. So it took me 4 attempts to win. And I just couldn't be happier. So for all the girls out there who feel a bit deflated when they don't win, just keep on going, keep trying. Again, I would never have thought in 10 years time I would win 10 years later. So just keep on going, keep trying. Time in everything.
Yeah, that's such good advice. I was going to say to you, obviously you kept going. Like, what made you keep going?
I think it was like really some self-belief that I didn't even know I had. Like, I just felt like I can do this. I can do it. It's just literally the right timing. So just look at yourself, reevaluate, think actually I could make this change, I could improve here. And sometimes, to be honest, it might not even be that you need improvement. It can literally just be how you perform on the day, who you're up against, who the judging panel are, because that's the thing with beauty pageants, they're subjective to 5 or 6 people's opinions. So don't get deflated, just keep on going. It will be your day one day. And if it takes you 10 years, it takes you 10 years. Nobody cares that it took me 10 years.
I mean, dedication, Galaxy in the system from you is insane. And like, people must get deflated. Obviously, when you lose, everyone has that feeling. We've all lost. And I think nobody ever talks about that. So it's amazing that you really shine a light on that and talk about it.
100%. I mean, thing is, when you meet Holly, when you do Galaxy UK, she does a little introduction and she always says, like, statistically speaking, it's more likely that you're going to lose than you're going to win. And that kind of always stood with me, that it's so true. Like, for all the girls who are thinking, I want to win. And you think there's actually only one crown and there's like 50 of us. So just keep on going. Think one day I will have my turn, even if it takes me how long, but one day I will get there. So that's the way I've kind of always looked at it, to not get deflated, just keep on going and be happy for the girl who won, keep on going.
Yeah, because you always learn something and you can take it on to the next one. So obviously you've had a 10-year span of Galaxy, which is incredible, by the way. But what else is in your pageant history? Do you have any other things that you did?
So I directed for 9 to 10 years. Which I absolutely loved. So that's why I kind of did take a pause of competing, because I was directing as well. I used to direct a plus size beauty pageant because I really wanted to involve plus size community into pageantry, because 10 years ago, it was not a thing. There was not many plus size winners. There was not plus size divisions. And I just really wanted to open up that field. And I feel, to be honest, we have been quite successful in that stage of now there's plus size beauty queens everywhere, and I just love that. So I love that there's different shapes, different sizes. I just love that.
And how did you go from like director head to competing head? That's mad.
It is. I mean, it took a while, because obviously you have to do things, you still have to be true to yourself, but you have to do things the Galaxy way as well, which it takes a little while to adjust to, but it's just have fun. I think the main thing is to just have fun with what you're doing. Don't put too much pressure on yourself and just enjoy the experience.
Yeah, in all your 10 years, if anyone's watching and they really want to compete in Galaxy, like what's your kind of, what did you learn throughout your whole time competing in Galaxy?
I think honestly, I know everybody says it sounds so cliche, but it is just be true to yourself. Be yourself, and the right time will get you that crown. Just be who you are, wear what you want to wear that represents you, walk how you want to walk. Don't try and mimic somebody else's. Just be yourself. And I think that is the main thing, because that's what I've done. So I can only speak from my own personal experiences, but that's what I've done. So yeah.
So when you won, I mean, I don't know if anyone's seen when we won on that day, Leah literally dropped to the floor screaming. And if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it because it's brilliant.
I am a bit of a flapper, so I was like,
you were like, ah! But it went on, like, I swear, for a little while, and I was like, oh my God. I was
when you're just thinking, please don't say my name. Don't say my name. This is the one time. Do not say my name. Please, please, please. But yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, so at Galaxy, obviously we say first runner up from other systems. So yeah, so obviously when you won, I just won. So I was like, oh my God. And then in my heart, I was like, I think you've got this. And I couldn't say it, but I was saying it. And I was like, ah, oh my goodness, what a day that was. And obviously our win was not just important to us, it was important to so many other women out there for obviously the obvious reasons, of women of color, and for my Asian heritage and your Black heritage. And it's just insane that we won on the same day.
Yeah, I know. It was a lovely day for pageant history for us and Galaxy history.
Wasn't it? And obviously I set this up to talk about diversity and to give people a platform to talk about it. I know we talk about it a lot now and it is a lot more out there, which I love talking about, but I have to ask you the question, why do you think diversity is important in pageantry?
I mean, honestly, again, from my experiences, I first entered Galaxy in 2010. And for that first experience of not having any diverse winners, obviously it was 10 years ago. And I did feel like I would love to see, women of all different ethnicities up there with the crown on their heads. So for me, that's what kind of helped me to keep on going. And then after Zara won, she was the first, Black winner. I was like, right, she's done it. It's been done. Because I'm sure, like you, so many people got told, like, actually, you're not going to win. They don't crown such and such a girl. And unfortunately, we're both in that such and such a girl category. So once I kind of broke that mold, I was like, right, it's been done. It's not going to be a tick box exercise that they've only done the one time, or like with Ruby Marie, it's going to happen. And that kind of helped to drive me to keep on going. So that representation of having Zara win helped me massively. And if, I could do the same for somebody else, to be like, right, Leah's won, it took her 10 years, it took her 4 attempts, but she kept on going, I can do that too. And, it's massive for UK pageantry.
Oh, it's huge. And you just mentioned Ruby Marie, and it's true because when she won, I remember I reached out to her and I was talking to her and I was like, oh my gosh, she won, she's Asian. And I was like, oh my God, I feel like I could do it. Like, I don't know. Like, and I think everyone looks, and it is sad that we are in such and such a category and things, back in the day, people would say, oh, you won't win. They don't crown these kind of people, and you do look at the typical winners, but then to see people win now, and people may think it's tick box, but I think Kat Henry said once to me, do you know, if we are the tick box people and we are the stepping stone, so be it, because then we are the ones that propel the next like momentum. Yeah. So yeah, that's so true. And, I'm so glad that we won on the same night. So I can't believe it. And we're going to Texas in August.
Oh my goodness.
How are you feeling?
I feel good. Like, I don't have my evening wear yet. I don't have my swimwear yet, but I still feel good about things. I don't know how, but I know I'm a bit of a lastminute.com type of person. I work well under pressure. So we'll see what happens. But to be honest, I'm just looking forward to having a good time and a nice holiday. It's going to be super hot. Maria's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot. So I'm just super excited. It's just gonna be fun. It's
gonna be like the best girls' holiday with so many of us. And when we both saw Maria like the other day, and she said to me, Team UK are so last minute with their outfits and things like that. And I think maybe we are compared to the rest of the world, because we're all like, haven't quite got that yet.
I know, because I showed up to training with my, my backpack. She's like, well, the size of your backpack, you obviously don't have your outfits in there. And I'm like, no, I've just got a rucksack. I've got no case. I've got nothing. So sorry.
I didn't either. But it was great to actually meet Maria in person, which was insane. Yeah. Well, I met her once before at Galaxy, but it was a fleeting meet. So it was just so nice to have some time and train with the CEO. Amazing. So you're not nervous then? You're raring to go for Texas.
Yeah, listen, it's just going to be a fun time. I'm not thinking, like, I'm not putting all this added pressure on myself. It's just going to be a fun time. I'm just going to be there to enjoy the experience, work hard when I'm there, and just have a good time. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to put too much pressure on myself. I just want to enjoy the experience. And that's what I've done for UK, and I managed to win. So I think just don't put too much pressure on yourselves, really.
I completely agree with that. I think maybe because you're a little bit older, just a little bit, than some of the younger ones who are
Older.
a little bit, but they're like, they are so and they're getting so stressed, and I'm like, just chill, it's okay, like, you know, because you don't want to ruin your experience by being over the top. And I've done that. I think the first time I competed in Galaxy, where I came second runner up, so I didn't win, and I was so like in my head.
Yeah,
that didn't help me. So
it's literally a once in a lifetime experience. Being able to go to Texas, being a UK queen representing the UK, like, it's a once in a lifetime experience. So I just want to have fun and enjoy it. I'm never going to get this moment again, so I don't want to spend time stressing about it, because I just want to enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. And we're going on holiday together. I can't believe it. It's going to be so good. There's going to be so many of us, and it's going to be hot, like 40 degrees, and we're going to melt. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's just so grateful to be able to go, and to Texas of all places. Like, I just, so amazing. So obviously we spoke about diversity. It's huge in pageantry at the moment. Obviously, so many girls coming up of color, and if there's some girls out there that still felt like they couldn't do it, or they don't feel like they're going to win, maybe they've experienced racism in the past, what kind of advice would you give them?
I would literally say, just keep on going, keep on trying, believe in yourself. The thing is, unfortunately, we all have probably experienced racism, and to be honest, we probably will something we'll have to continue experiencing at some point. Just don't let it get you down, and just think, you were doing this. You were doing this for the next person. So for the next little girl who's thinking, oh, I want to be up on that stage, or these girls don't look like me, keep on going. So eventually it just becomes the norm that we have such a diverse set of queens every single year. It won't be a thing anymore. It won't be the fact that, oh yeah, we've had one Asian winner and two black winners. It will just be normal. And that's all we ever want. It's just that nobody even notices anymore that there's a black winner or an Asian winner. It's just like, oh, we've got another pretty girl. That's it. So I would always say, just keep on going, keep that in your mind, that I'm just doing this for the next generation, and then it will just become normal. That we don't have to have these conversations about diversity anymore. It's finished, and we're all just women with pretty crowns on our heads. And that's it. Do you know what I mean? So then it's just it's just like, yes, we've got lots of girls. They come from all over the world. They all have crowns, and they're all very pretty and friendly, and that's it. So that's how I kind of think of things, that, yeah, just keep on going. And that's what I would like to say to the next girl who's sat at home thinking that.
Oh, so that's amazing. And I'm so glad you were able, and finally I got you on here. Oh my goodness, trying to get Leah on here was like get blood out of a stone, literally.
Wow. What are you talking about?
It was the first one wanted to be on here. And you're so polite and so well spoken, and you look gorgeous. I don't know. People do get nervous on these things. I don't know why. I mean, I do it on other people's. I'm like, oh, but on my own, it's different. Well, okay, whatever. But okay, so how can people follow you if they want to follow your journey to Texas?
So yeah, Instagram, Miss Galaxy UK, which is so strange even to say. Yeah, just follow me on Instagram. I'm also on Facebook as well, Leah Prescod. So yeah, just give me a follow and I'll follow you back.
Oh, thank you so much for being on here. I love that I had another sister queen on, and we will obviously both update you when we go to Texas.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to have to speak to you after this at some point to be like, I have not got this, this, and this.
I know, we need to do a rundown of everything.
A little tick list. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, and have the best day marrying and whatever else you're doing today at your
Yes. I think we've got one wedding this afternoon, but it's a day, but yeah, we've got a wedding.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much, and lots of love, everyone.
Bye.